In this video today, I'm going to cover another story that the mainstream media are not simply showing you. Today, a targeted gang-related attack happened outside a magistrates court in London in which a man was stabbed and involved in a multi-car collision. I've got the footage of the car crash and the collision of absolute scenes and chaos in this video, so do not go anywhere. This is True Brit Media, the channel that exposes, speaks and lives the truth, and the truth must be heard. And once again, we have gang-on-gang violence in our streets in London, right in front of a magistrates court, and they don't give a crap in the world about it. This is disgusting. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as we're a growing news channel, and all your help to get us to 27,000 will be amazing. Smash the like button if you feel our streets are gone, are broken, are ruined, and get in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this one. Have you heard this story today or not? Without further ado, let's get into this video. Let me show you the clip of what I found and all the stories behind it. So here is the breaking scene that I want to show you. This was reported and circulated on Twitter in under an hour ago. And it says this: a person has been hit by a car and killed in a gang-related target attack outside of London Magistrates Courts. Police and ambulance and fire brigade rushed to the scene of the multi-car collision outside Williston Magistrates Court, northwest London, on Wednesday afternoon. Here is some footage for you to cast your eyes on in which this attack has happened.
Oh, that's a car accident, yeah. Oh my days, bro. Right by the court.
Yeah. Why are you inside?
There must be someone fighting with it. I don't know, but it's a car accident over there.
Okay, I'm going to just show you some of that again. Just look at the scenes. Look at how much police ambulance there are. This isn't just a normal car crash. This is a targeted gang one. Have a look at this.
Why are you inside?
There must be someone fighting with it. I don't know, but it's a car accident over there.
So, why is this important? Well, original reports have said that this was just a car accident, but more development has come from it. Now, interestingly, if I show you some of the media outlet, only one media has been able to spot and find this in its case. Have a look at this, okay? Have a look at this. Person is hit by car and killed in gang-related target attack as emergency service rushed to crash the scene outside magistrates' courts. The Daily Mail, the only news outlet to cover this so far. Here are some of the horrific scenes. We can see that car crash, and we can see the huge gathering there. Let's go into more of the details. A person has been hit outside the court, and you can see the multiple agencies were there gathered. Despite the best efforts of our crew, a person was pronounced dead at the scene. In one video, a smashed-up car could be seen surrounded by emergency vehicles and sealed behind police tape. Dozens of people crowded outside the court with the entrance placed behind the tape, so we couldn't see that in the videos. Pictures from the scene show at least 3 police cars, a van, an ambulance outside, and an air ambulance was also sent. The ambulance services said they were called at 12:41 today. We sent resources to the scene, including an ambulance crew, paramedics and fast response cars, and an incident report officers. So they tried to send everything they could to save the situation. Again, a close-up of that crazy, brutal, savage attack. That's not just a simple car crash, is it? And again, all that police presence, you can see, and how busy it is around the court as well. Very sadly, despite the best efforts of our crew, a person was pronounced dead at the scene. One person passing the scene said, I don't know what's happening, air ambulance, all this, blah, blah, blah. The Met Police have been contacted for a comment because, once again, we have no update on an arrest or anything of that nature. Now, when I hear about gang attacks, my mind also definitely goes to a demographic straight away. And of course, outside the court, there's going to be information out there on this. Again, we talk about the footage and the CCTV that's out there to be able, especially at that court, it's going to be able to identify what they need to identify. Well, have a look at this, people. Have a look at this. Because right here, right now, there has been a latest update. And this comes from a more local paper in actually the Williston local news. Read this. Williston man killed after stabbing and multi-vehicle collision outside magistrates' courts. It says here, a major emergency response took place outside the courts, which we know, after a man died in a violent incident involving both a stabbing and multi-vehicle crash. So the stabbing is the new key piece of information that the other channels have not reported. As we said, despite rapid interventions from the paramedics, the man was pronounced dead. Witnesses described scenes as chaos as police cordoned off the area around a heavily damaged vehicle surrounded by emergency crews. Bystanders reported that a man may have run from the courthouse, here we go, and stabbed several people before the collision occurred, though police have not yet confirmed these accounts. The exact sequence of events remains under investigation. So eyewitnesses are saying that a man may have run from the courthouse and stabbed several people before the collision. So we have that one dead, but are we going to have reports of any other stabbings? The Met Police have obviously been contacted, and the incident has caused major disruption throughout Williston on Wednesday afternoon, and access to the Magistrates Court remains restricted as detectives continue forensic examinations. Authorities are urging anyone with information on video footage to come forward, and as always, this is a developing story. And as always, we have no bloody arrests, which is shocking, isn't it? And you've got to ask yourself, why? What's going on? Why are we not having a answer to this? Now, I want to show you again. If you go and type in, for example, onto Google, which I'm going to do now for you. If you type in Williston Magistrates Court car crash, right? You got Daily Mail, you've got Reddit, you've got some very local outlets, but again, mainstream media not over this, not touching it with a barge pole. Why? Gang-related attacks outside a court. Perpetrators, probably our usual suspects. Once again, the police are not able to identify someone straight away on the scene. Once again, after we've had that mass stabbing in Wembley, a 22-year-old died recently, which I've just done. And by the way, they've made arrests for that one. And again, that story that, again, you can watch at the end of this video comes as grave concern of Sadiq Khan's London. Remember, there's no crime or murder rates in his eyes, and there's no knife epidemic and all this jazz. Well, Sadiq is here. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. If someone has run out from the court, stabbed a few people, and then had the pure evidence there of a really horrific hit and run car, and that evidence is there to see. I'm truly appalled by what's happening in our country. I'm truly appalled by the state of this story. Again, there is no fear. This is in broad daylight. Again, another point to exasperate on. This is in broad daylight, 12:41. These people have no shame. Gangs are real. Gang crime is happening, and Sadiq Khan still denies all acceptance and knowledge of it. People, I would love to know your thoughts on this one. Please make sure you are smashing the like, share this story around, make the truth be heard. And yeah, lock in and let me know. How bad is this? What is going on? And will we get those suspects? Does it all seem a bit suspicious to you? I think so. I'm out of here. Ta-da.